Hey, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I want to walk you guys through the new features of the PSA 2.0 by Tech21. It's the pedal version of the original 1993 PSA rack mount unit, and it's been favored by many musicians, used in live settings, recordings, for its tone shaping capabilities. It has a ton of features and I want to walk you through a lot of them. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how I would use a pedal like this in both a live setting or a studio recording setting. Let's get right into it. So I have the PSA 2.0 on my desk. It's going straight into Cubase 10 Pro, and I'm using my LTD EC1000 Eclipse with an Evertune bridge. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to start out with all the settings to noon, to 0, and start building different sorts of tones with one guitar, one setup, and I'm going to record the process. I'm going to film the settings in the meantime with this second camera, and I have to look out that I don't knock it over with my guitar. And I'll just show you and explain a bit how I would use the PSA to build my own tone from scratch, basically, because that's what it's for. It's for building your perfect overdrive, your perfect guitar tone, your perfect bluesy edge, your full-on heavy metal distortion to classic rock. So yeah, let's get into it. Here we go. First, I'm going to dial all these knobs to noon and walk you through it. We have a cab sim that I can switch on and off. This will be handy if you want to eliminate your cab simulations. We have 3 buttons, 1, 2, and 3, and you can switch to a performance mode, which gives you your 3 favorite sounds right on stage. Sound 1, sound 2, sound 3. So you can switch between those, and the way you do that is you press button 1 and 3 at the same time. The whole thing is purely analog, and the only thing digital about this pedal is the memory that it uses to switch between the samples, because there's 128 samples, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm going to run you through a few of the presets, but first I'm going to show you how I would build my own tone. So I have all the dials switched to 0, which sounds like this. If I switch off the cab sim, sounds like this. You don't want that on a computer. So that's that. I'm gonna start building my clean tone first, and for that I'm gonna turn off the gain, turn back the drive. So there's your clean tone. I can use the high and low buttons to dial in more high or more low end into the guitar. Sounds like this. Now, of course, I would like a bit more of an edge to my guitar sound, especially if you're into bluesy kind of riffs. And you have the drive button, the crunch button, the punch, and the buzz. And all these 3 different buttons are different ways of shaping your distortion and your overdrive, basically. So you have a gain button, which is like the general overall gain of your amp setting, which does something like this. Now, if I wanted to build a classic rock kind of sound, like a 80s glam band kind of setting, I would go for more drive, so less gain, not too high gainish. punch to make it more brittle sounding. No buzz, no punch. The PSA 2.0 basically combines every single sound that we wanted since the 90s and everything before and after, and upgrades it with a ton of new features that we want nowadays. For instance, there is a MIDI in connector, which means that you can use a MIDI switching device like a MIDI mouse or a MIDI mouse to switch to your favorite samples. But this also means that you can hook it up to your drummer's backing track and have it automatically switch for the next solo sound or that setting or this setting on stage, which gives you the full range of this pedal at your command. You don't even have to switch it yourself. The small form factor, the performance mode, and the ton of tone shaping options that you have with this pedal makes it very, very diverse. You can put this in front of your amp and use it to shape your tone. You can use it as a standalone and send it straight to the house, or you can use it as like the ultimate DI box that you control. Since every guitarist is different, every guitar is different, every amp is different, every room is different, you will always want to tweak your sound a bit more high end, a bit less gain. This venue is very boomy, we want less high tones, more. This pedal will help you find your perfect tone for every situation, and I think it should have a place on every pedal board in every studio, but that's for you to decide. I'm definitely going to be using this PSA in the studio to shape my distortions to the point where I really, really want them, and I hope this video helps you find your perfect tone. And please leave in the comments below what next video you want to see. If you want to see me review more gear or talk about tours or whatever, let me know in the comments, and see you in the next one. Bye.